What's up, YouTube? Slim here at Team Symmetry. I know it has been, oh man, it's been what, a couple weeks since I have made a personal video. A lot of explanations for that. I know a lot of people have been hitting me up, either here, Facebook, my phone, wherever. They wanted to know, Slim, where are you? What's going on? Um, you know, Needless to say, my life is hectic. I can't even begin to explain. It's amazing at one point, it's crazy at the next, and then I gotta find a balance in between, and that's where this game comes in. Whenever I'm stressing or I got something going on, this game is here for me. My team is there for me, family, anything. You already know. That's what's important to me, and that's just pretty much like I've had a lot of stuff going on. The last video that I actually uploaded was a video that was taken by my teammates, Lee, Adrian, Carl, everyone on on their channel, Team Big Daddy Goyo. They uploaded episode 2 of our Red Robin adventure, so I hope you guys will check that out. It's just a feel good video just to show you guys like what a team, like what a real team does, what a team who, you're more than just teammates, you're friends, you feel like family, you feel like that's like your round table of your family. And that wasn't even the whole team. Like we still have members that weren't there, and we miss them and we want them there. We want to have a video eventually with everyone there so that you guys can see Team Symmetry in its entirety. So I hope you guys will check out that video. But for people who want to know, I've just been really busy. I was in LA a couple weeks ago. You guys saw I went to Frankincense. I did the interview with Adam. Shout out to you, Adam, and shout out to Alonzo, Max, Carly, everyone out there. You guys just made my time out there just amazing. It was really cool just meeting all of you. Kicking it with you guys. I had a great time, and I look forward to it sometime in the future. Um, I just want to thank Adam personally though for taking the time to do the interview. Really meant a lot to me and to everyone else, and I hope the interview brings you a lot of success. So shout out to you for that. The next thing that I'm embarrassed about that I completely forgot, and I just got like a Facebook wall post about it, and I knew what it was about, and I just completely forgot, is a big, big, big shout out and congratulations times infinity to my brother Vexy, the smexiest YouTuber around, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. I'm just playing, you already know. He hit 5,000 subs, probably over 5,000 by now. And I, unfortunately, being busy as I have been and not really being on here, did not acknowledge that, did not congratulate him. And of course, he felt bad, I feel bad, and this is my way of saying A, I'm sorry, and B, congratulations. 5,000 subs is amazing. You definitely deserve it. You have one of the best channels here on YouTube, and I know people love you and they love your content, and the Slim, your little brother, loves you too. So shout out to you, big bro. Congratulations on the hard work. You put in a lot of work, a lot of effort, not just in this game, but Pokemon and just everything else, and that is what YouTube needs. They need someone who is able to relate to people on all different levels, and that is what you give to the YouTube community. That's what you give just to everything, to me, just your advice, your help, your friendship, everything. And that's what YouTube needs. So big shout out to you, bro. Congratulations on 5,000 subs. You deserve 50,000 subs sometime in the future, so we will just wait and see as time goes. So shout out to you, Vexkiss. I'm sorry I forgot. I hope this makes up for it. I'll have a big annotation for you, so congratulations. I'm trying to think of all the things that that I've been inboxed or told about, and another one is for everyone who knows my little brother Danny. His channel used to be like Bernie. It's Dark Lord Desire 225. He has been really busy, with school and work. It's understandable. He hasn't made a video in a while, and he wanted me to tell you all that he apologizes and he will make a video as soon as he gets time. So people who are wondering, where's Mini Slim at? He's doing what Big Slim's doing. He's going to school, going to work, putting in, just putting in that effort, that you need to, like when you have a job and stuff, like responsibility, family responsibilities, and you guys already already know that that's what's important, to me, and I know to a lot of people out there. I can pretty much say everyone out there who's doing the Yugi tubing, that your family, your responsibilities come first. So that's where he is. He is fine, you guys. You don't need to worry. He just wanted me to mention that. So he will have a video up hopefully soon. He's gonna keep me posted, and I will keep you all posted. So that's what's been going on. Before we even get to the cardboard, before we even get to the craziness in this game, that's what I wanted to share with you guys for the first like 5 minutes, just so you guys understand that I am here, I am fine, and that I'm trying to keep up to date with everything. And I apologize for kind of being adrift these last couple of weeks, but I'm back. I'm feeling good. A lot of life lessons learned, and I just want to get back to what I've been doing, because I know you guys enjoy it, and I really enjoy the Yugi tubers and the community here. So that's what I have to say on that. Now I'm gonna get into the cardboard, you guys. I don't even know where to begin. We could start with Kansas City, um, the deck that won. Freaking amazing. Shout out to Courtney Weaver, I think that's your name. Um, that deck was insane. It looked like, just like some crazy chaos giant monster deck with three tour guides and like random stuff. You got the DD Crow in there, you got your Maxis, your Veilers, and I mean, it was just shutting down everything. You beat out Tengu tour guide plants, or as they call it now, synchro eccentric, which is a lot better than just synchro summon. So I guess the name's all right. I just call it plants, but I mean that's just me. You did it. There's a lot of controversy. People are saying you didn't deserve the win. I'm not here to point fingers, pass judgment. You won the title. Congratulations. We'll move on to the next YCS. Everyone knows plants are still probably number one. They're consistent. I built them. People know I built them. I put Malefic to the side only so that I could test with. I'm literally testing with every deck now, you guys. It's crazy. Since I picked up my set of tour guides, I decided to try out as many decks as possible, and I've come across a lot of interesting discoveries, which I'll share in a little bit with you guys. But right now, I'm going to talk about a couple things that have been requested to me. I actually had only one request because I haven't done a video in so long. I didn't expect to get a lot of requests. I've been getting a lot of questions about older videos, like the Malefic videos. So I'm going to answer these couple questions first. So this one is from Bean 052893. Shout out to you. Wants to know what I think about Smashing Ground right now. I'm gonna be straight to the point. Smashing Ground is amazing. Really good card. Really good in Karakuri. Really good in just a lot of stun decks, which are like anti-meta decks. So I think it's just an excellent choice. Smashing Ground, is just it's been around for a while, and it's used because it works, and that's like the only way I can really sum it up, is that it works. So use it. If the deck calls for it, use it. And I was asked a personal question. This guy's actually kept up on the decks I've run: Gravekeeper, TG, Malefic, and if you guys notice, the monster count's pretty low. It's usually like 15 or less monsters, and I was asked, do I like that? Do I like using, a lot of spells and traps, even in, a heavy storm format where there's triple MST? And I mean, my answer, I guess, is yes. I kind of like having a low monster count because, there is only one heavy storm, and a lot of players aren't maining 3 MSTs. I mean, some are. I've seen it. And, a lot of the traps that I run, depending on the deck, can sometimes be chainable, or they can be a good bluff that can bait out that MST or that storm. And sometimes the back row is not essential. Like in Malefic, aside from, your field and a possible protection card, well, I should say skill drain, you can lock down with the Malefic and with the field. And if they can't draw the MST, or they can't draw the heavy, you got it. Gravekeeper was different because Gravekeeper, that when I was running Gravekeeper, Storm wasn't around, MST was at 2, so I can't really say anything there. TG's kind of the same thing, so right now with Storm and MSTs out, I do worry about cards like that. But then there are cards like, Starlight Road that take care of heavy. And, if you're smart and not set a lot of back row, unless you can afford to, you'll be fine. Malefics, don't worry. We run Dark Bribe, I run 3. That's just my personal choice, and it works fine. It's like, stop the heavy, yes. Stop the MST if they're hitting the field, yes. And you can secure yourself a victory, hopefully, unless something crazy happens. But that's my answer to that. So shout out to you for that question. And now I'm just gonna talk about like what I've thought about the format so far. I had said a lot of things about Dark World. Dark Worlds are a couple Dark Worlds topped. I personally am running Dark World, you guys. I didn't think I would do it. I honestly didn't understand, what the hype was about. And, like any, like not, I guess what I would call pro player as far as experience goes, I was quick to judge the deck and say, okay, never mind, I'm not going to pick this up. And I decided, to do better than that. And I decided to pick the deck up. I went to Frankenstein's, picked up 3 of the decks. Had my tour guides. I've been messing around with it, and I take it back, you guys. I think Dark World is actually a really good deck. I think the deck has a lot of potential. The deck has a lot of combos. The hand lockdown with, Mind Crush, Trap Dust Shoot, Deck Dev, Drag Down to the Grave is like one of the greatest cards ever. I mean, you drag down with just, a Grapho or with Snow or Beige, like you're gonna plus, not Beige, Brow, you're gonna plus, or Beige too, Beige special summons. The deck does wonders, and, I really like it, and I still haven't decided, January 7th is the next regionals. I haven't decided what deck I'm gonna go with. People want me to go with Malefic. I might do that. I could change my mind and go Dark World. I haven't decided, you guys, and honestly, at this point, I'm at a standhold, and I need your guys' help. What deck should I run? I'm gonna have a little thing up here. What deck should I run? And your choices are Tour Guide Tengu Plants, Dark World with Tour Guides, or Malefic. I'm really at a loss. I've play tested with all 3 of them. I'm getting pretty much all the same results, and I've played against my own Malefic deck with Dark World and 6-0'd it. Yeah, I can beat Dark World with Malefic, and then I play against Malefic, and I can beat it with Dark World. Maybe it's because I ran the deck. Maybe it's because I know how the deck runs. I don't know. All I can say is that I actually, for the first time, actually need help figuring out what deck I should run and why. Because I can go with the meta like a lot of good players do, or I can go with Malefic and go against the meta. And sometimes that's not always the best option, but sometimes it can come out to be, just what you need to get that top, or just what you need to get the advantage over the format. So that's pretty much the what I'm at right now, is trying to figure out, what deck should I run for the regionals, because I get, my invite, I decide if I want to go to nationals, and, I'm thinking maybe yes, I'd love to travel to a nationals just because I haven't done it before, and, it's just, it would be a new experience for me and for the team, just to get out there and to see, what it's like when you really get into the intenseness that is this game. So that's another thing for me, is I need help figuring out what deck to run. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about is Tour Bus from the Underworld. Okay, so I was getting all these texts and stuff, all these messages. Tour Bus from the Underworld's gonna make tour guide go through the roof. A set of tour guides right now is oh, I don't know, maybe 450. I don't know. That's a rough estimate. Everyone's saying they're gonna go to over 200 a piece, maybe. I don't know. Tour Bus, the effect isn't out yet. All you know is it's a level 3 fiend, 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense. Tour guide target, obviously. So you go tour guide for the tour bus. So she hops on her bus. Okay, cool. Everyone says it's gonna make tour guide go through the roof. It might. Either that, or its effect is gonna be so crappy that tour guide stays the same or goes down. I don't really know. As soon as the effect comes out, of course, I'll make a video about it. So until then, I really don't know. All I can say is, if tour guide is, a card that you need to run, and a lot of decks do need to run it. The synergy in Dark World is crazy. Not every deck needs it. Like, people have found ways to play without it, but if you have the ability to pick up tour guides, I highly suggest you do it. And, don't get screwed on prices. Know your prices going in, and you'll be successful picking up tour guides. So that's what I honestly think about Tour Bus from the Underworld, and this whole tour guide is the end of all, like, mankind thing for Konami. And Konami, if you're trying to make tour guide into a very expensive archetype, then you honestly don't care about us as much. Well, not that you really ever cared, considering, you've reprinted some of the best cards in the game. You care in a different way, but it's another way of making money, and you know how expensive Tour Guide is. You know how expensive it will be if Tour Bus, adds more synergy to the deck. So that's all I have to say, you guys. That is my weekly update. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Please forgive me for not being around as often, but I promise to be doing my weekly videos. Please keep checking out the contest. It's not over, you guys. I haven't forgotten about that. So please check that out. Please like this video. I really apologize. It's my first personal video in a long time. I hope that it answers all your questions. It gives my personal thoughts on the meta. on everything, and how I have been wrong when it comes to other decks, especially Dark World. To Dark World, you definitely are a decent deck. Siding is crucial. That's all I got to say, you guys. If you have any questions, leave them below. Inbox me till the next update video. So this is Slim, Team Symmetry. I'm still here. I will be around forever. That's all I got to say, you guys. Hope everyone's having a good day, and thank you for watching.